Hello, good evening. It's 8 p.m. Sunday evening. All the work's done. My dishes are clean. I ate today and I did all my website stuff. So I'm just watching the news and I was watching a situation in Myanmar and strangely enough, there's some kind of violence in Edmonton, Canada that the Prime Minister is responding to. So it's national news here. So it's a big deal. I'll check into that later. But in Myanmar, they're talking about it's a Buddhist society. It's predominantly Buddhist, and apparently the Buddhists there are extremely like fundamental, very strict, and 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 and, and they have they sort of like don't like the Rohingyas who are Muslims. They think the people who live next to the Rohingyas think that these people are sort of like gypsies. They're cause of trouble, like shoplifting or something like that. So now that the Rohingyas are being driven out of Myanmar, with their villages burnt and stuff. I mean, actually, I'm a little bit surprised to um, uh, uh, see like Buddhist monks. So I don't know. It's like they're like NGOs get out, or they're very so like intolerant of the Rohingya Muslims who are like I guess they're poor for sure, they're poor, and probably they're poor, and you can say, you know most petty crime might come from them, but because they're poor, you know what I mean. But the solution now seems to be to drive the Rohingyas out of Myanmar. And I wouldn't go as far as to say it's a state-sponsored campaign. It could very well be just extremist guerrilla groups or something. Extremist militant Buddhists, right? So I'm really surprised about that. Like about that streak in Buddhism. What do I know, right? But I'm really surprised because Buddhists, right? North American Buddhists, Pema Chodron or Shinzen Young or Ram Dass always so peaceful, right? These Buddhists are very 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 hard nosed Buddhists against the Rohingyas who are Muslims and who are also poor, and the people living next to them, I think blame them for a lot of petty crime and stuff. But I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure if it's state sponsored though. I'm not sure if it's a state sponsored. They say that it's like the local businesses are friends with the military. They go way back. They support one another. But still, I don't. I'm not sure if it's a government policy to drive them out of the country. But so it's militant extremist Buddhists driving Rohingyas out of Myanmar. Looks that way. All right, and then there's something happened in Edmonton that called for the Prime Minister's attention, which brings me to the issue of the idea of when countries are mad, like North Korea, its leader is visibly upset, has sent messages via the UN to other countries. So when countries are mad, you have to deal with it. It's real. You can't just brush them off like it's a boyfriend. When countries are mad, you can't just like a boyfriend. You have to deal with it, right? Same with cities. when cities are upset about something, you can't do like a boyfriend. You got to deal with it. Can you imagine if North Korea was mad or something? It's like, just like a boyfriend? Oh my goodness, we'd be dead. It's like, you know, in the West, it's like, why talk to this crazy dictator in North Korea? It's just some dumb boyfriend. You gotta deal with it. And when cities are mad, for whatever reason, they're concerned, they're upset about something, violence, or in Toronto, the cases, and they say instead of giving Toronto cash, they give Toronto gifts. The government, instead of giving Toronto cash for these programs, they give them gifts. Even Pan Am Games was a gift. You know, it was a gift that was supposed to translate into profit that would feed the city. So, you know, when you grow up, it's like, what do you want? Just give me cash. You know, instead of giving Toronto cash, they give Toronto gifts. The problem with gifts is like, you have to pay for expenses. That's why, you know, early on I said, like say if you're making $20,000 a year, and somebody give you a Ferrari, but you can't sell it. You have to use it. It's useless, right? If you're living below the poverty line, right, and somebody gave you a Ferrari, like the government gave you a Ferrari, on condition you have to use it, like you can't resell it. It's useless to you, right? Oh my God, it'd be a curse, it'd be a huge burden. So Toronto's complaint, Toronto, I think, is upset that it keeps getting these wonderful gifts instead of cash, just to feed the poor. In Pan Am, you might think was cash because it's sports and stuff, was really a gift. Cash is good cash, right? And then Edmonton, I think Edmonton's thing is violence and gangs. And of course, a country like North Korea or any country in the world, if it's upset, you can't just brush it off like some boyfriend. I'm not gonna take his call. Like, oh my God, all right, no. So that's my last post for this evening. It's 8 p.m. I did my chores, right? I washed my dishes. I cleaned up myself a little bit. I ate dinner, and I washed dishes, and I vacuumed. You didn't see all that, but I did vacuum. I washed dishes. I wiped stuff down, countertops, and I did all my sort of like professional development work, what they call professional development work. So that was my day, and this counts towards my professional development work. So next month, like last month in August, it was I got 84,000 readers. So next month, I'm hoping for maybe 10,000 readers. 12,000 would be a stretch. Via ComScore though. It's not Google Analytics ComScore. It's like Nielsen ratings. So we'll see how it goes. But it's tomorrow. It's already October 1st. I'm on my way to paying down all my debts, so that everything's on the level. I can go to New Jersey, get a second mortgage, find a job in New Jersey, get a second mortgage. Well, I would have to rent for a year because after I get my job, I have to rent for a year. You know why? And then after that, I can get a second mortgage and buy my own place. I won't be working like in some crazy shop above a massage parlor. I'll be probably working for, at this point, it probably looks like maybe Amazon. I'll apply for, like Amazon or even MySpace if they got office in New York City. MySpace looks like it needs a lot of help. You know, I said this morning how the ads really are killing MySpace because they're not loading. I might apply for MySpace if they have an office there. Well, probably it looks like Amazon. So that's the plan. And just watching the news for the evening. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.